Hey there guys, so Chris Eubank Jr. is going to be fighting Liam Smith on January 21st, and I wanted to do a prediction video for the fight. So it says a lot about the boxing schedule in the next few months that this is one of the best fights coming up. In my opinion, Chris Eubank Jr. has every advantage going into this fight. He is the bigger man. He has he's the taller man. He's got a longer reach. Obviously he is at his natural weight of 160. Liam Smith is obviously coming up from 154 pounds to fight Chris Eubank Jr. at middleweight. And Liam Smith, he's the smaller man in this fight, no doubt. Eubank Jr. will probably rehydrate to a higher weight on fight night. And he's obviously got all the other advantages in terms of height. They're around the same age, but I'd probably say Liam Smith has taken more damage in his career. Chris Eubank Jr., he's not been through hard, grueling fights. The only hard fight he had was against George Groves. But other than that, he hasn't really been through any wars. He hasn't really taken a huge amount of damage in any fights. By contrast, Liam Smith, he has that style where he takes a lot of damage in every fight. He has that style where he tucks up behind his high guard and he tucks his elbows in, and he walks forward and he just absorbs the punishment like a punch bag. And he took a lot of damage in certain fights, like the Jaime Munguia fight. And he took a lot of damage against guys like Liam Williams, and even in fights he won, like the Anthony Fowler fight, he took quite a lot of punches in that fight. So he's got that style where he just walks forward like a punching bag, absorbing the punishment, and then he'll try and break you down by getting inside. So I'd probably say Eubank Jr. is probably fresher than Smith. And I'd say Liam Smith is tailor-made for Chris Eubank Jr. Obviously Chris Eubank Jr. is a volume puncher. He throws a lot of punches, he throws uppercuts on the inside, and he's generally in his career, I know he wasn't in his last fight against Liam Williams, where he tried to box, but in this fight he'll probably go back to his roots a bit, and he'll go back to being the volume puncher. And I think he'll tee off on Liam Smith when he's walking forward. I think Liam Smith will be absorbing the punishment, and I think Liam Smith will probably start quite slowly in this fight. I think in his fights, especially in his last fight against the African guy, Mwakinyo, he started very slowly in that fight. He probably lost all of the first 3 rounds before the guy quit. So I expect the same here. I expect him to just be walking forward, shipping punishment, and he'll probably take a beating for a few rounds. He'll probably come on strong late, like he usually does, but by that time I think it'll be too late, and I think he'll lose the fight on points. I don't see Liam Smith stopping Eubank. I mean, if George Groves or Liam Williams can't stop Eubank, then I don't see Liam Smith doing it. So a Eubank stoppage is definitely possible, but Liam Smith is quite durable, and I think it's most likely that Eubank will win the fight on points, as he's the A side and he's the guy who's favoured, so he'll get a fair shake on the scorecards, and I think he will beat Liam Smith by quite a clear decision. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and God bless.